Welcome to the Newline TruTouch Series board. We're going to press to start, and this is what my board looks like. It might not look exactly like yours, and if you want to make any changes, you want to click on the settings cog in the top right corner. From there, I can see what network I am connected to. And if you are doing the casting method with your computer, you need to make sure that your Wi-Fi matches on the Newline board and your computer. Next, you have the language and input, the date and time. Some people, for whatever reason, are on Eastern time, so just scroll up until you find Denver, and that will get you in the correct time zone. You have the option to use the 24-hour format or not. Other things I've seen, you can see what apps you have. Whiteboard is something else you want to make sure that you check out. The classic version isn't actually white. It's this like blue background, and yeah, the new version is far more responsive and does a lot more. So make sure that you have that new whiteboard selected. Now the display and theme, this board is running the classic theme. So you can see that it's gray and it looks just like that. If we chose the colorful theme, it's obviously more colorful. So whichever you choose, that's fine. I'll keep it on the colorful just so you can see the difference. Wallpaper, you're also able to change that by clicking the plus button. That's going to open up the recent files on this particular board. If you are logged in with your Google account or anything, you should be able to go to the File Commander and choose something else. But we're not going to take the time to look at that. I'm going to use the back button to take me back to the wallpaper. I'm just going to leave it on that default because, meh, I don't mind. Next, you have logo. So you can have the default lock screen, or you could customize that as well. You have the home logo, which again, I don't feel the need to change those things. Below the display and theme, we have the toolbar customization. Now you'll notice on the left side of the board, I have the toolbar, and on the right side of the board, I have the toolbar. You can actually turn off either toolbar. So now it's just on the right. Maybe I want it on the left. I'm going to leave both on. But if you tend to use the toolbar on just one side of the board, maybe you want to turn it off on the other. Now I have changed the customized icon to task. Yours probably started at Windows, and that's what's going to launch that PC. But I would prefer to use my laptop connected to that, so I'm going to leave that at task. If you chose connection, that's going to allow you to more easily switch between like HDMI 1 and the display port and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave this one on task. You can choose your favorite connection. This one has the HDMI cord in the display port, and it also has one in one of the HDMI ports. Don't recall which one at the moment, but you can set that up. You can also turn on and off quick settings. It's off, so I'm just going to leave it off. I'm not really sure what that would be. I'll let you know if I find out it's something really cool. We also have input and output, power, security. Some people have been messing with the smart eye protection. So if you're writing, you can change that. Some people have used that blue light filter, turned it on, and then you'll see the board changes color. Now it looks pretty yellow right now, so I think it's better to keep some blue light, especially for our students and their ability to see, but feel free to mess around with that. Lastly is system. So you can reset the board, not going to show that. I am going to have you look at the system update. When you click that, and see I already have a new firmware version that I should install. So I am going to click install, and well, after we look at this, this is the last item in the settings cog. So just as a quick reminder, how did we get to that? We went up here and, oh, you see that colorful theme. The settings cog up here, I touch it once, and it unlocks all of this magic. So I'll be back with another tutorial after I update the board.